What's up YouTube, it's Deanna from Windy City Vape Reviews, and today I'm going to do a quick little review of the Tesla 2 Submod. I'm not going to do an up close and personal just because this is such a basic device. There's really not a whole lot to show on it. Originally I was going to do a juice review for you today, but I just got back from the doctor. I have strep throat and I'm having some issues with tasting. Things are kind of tasting funny, so I don't want to do a review on a juice when I can't actually taste it properly. So I figured I would skip that and get that next week for you and just go on to this one. I am like really sick, so I don't know if I'm going to get to the Vape 101 episode 2 this week or not. I'm going to really try, but we'll see how it goes. So, just to give you a peek at what this looks like. It is a tiny little mod. It is made out of aluminum. There's your fire button. And that is pretty much it. The charge port is on the bottom. It does have internal batteries. It actually has 2 internal batteries. I have my Plume clone RDA on here with a 0.38 build on it. Let me show you how it vapes out with that. It's got pretty good power behind it. Pretty awesome for such a tiny little device. I mean, it really fits in my hand just perfectly. I don't have super small hands, but I don't have really large hands either. So if you're looking for something kind of on the smaller side, this thing is pretty awesome. I'm going to show you compared to the Smoke Micro or Smock Micro one. This is side by side front, about the same width. I think the Tesla is just a tiny bit narrower. Definitely shorter and definitely not quite as deep in the width, and definitely lighter, much lighter than the Smock R80 actually. So yeah, I mean, it came in a really cool looking box. You just kind of slide it off. It did have a little instruction manual, not a whole lot of information, just because it's an unregulated mod, so there's not going to be a whole lot of information behind it. It's the 5 clicks to turn it on. When you hit the fire button, let me see if it'll show up. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it does light up. If you have a build on here that's too low, it will flash, I think in red. And then if the battery's kind of getting low, it will also flash with red. I think it goes blue and then red. But let me just give you some specs on it according to their website. So it does have a spring-loaded copper-plated firing pin. It is 22 by 47 by 76 millimeters. It has the 2 internal batteries with a 4,000 mAh capacity. Maximum output power is 100 watts using a 0.18 ohm atomizer. Maximum output voltage is a 4.2 volts. Maximum output current is 40 amps. And you can put resistance from a 0.1 to a 3.50. So if you like to build like super low, you're not going to be able to do it on this device. Unfortunately, it only goes down to a 0.1. I don't typically build under that anyway. I usually end up right around like a 0.2 most of the time, or higher. Like I said, on this one I have a 0.38 build on there. Let me just pop the top off and show you up close. So I mean, it hits pretty good. I have not had any issues with it whatsoever as far as delay from hitting the fire until it actually fires. Battery life on this thing is fantastic. I can go all day and probably more like 2 days. I don't typically use just this device, so I do kind of bounce back and forth between devices throughout the day. But I have used it, you know, for most of the day. And I want to say most of the time I can go like 3 or 4 days without having to charge it, which is just fantastic. If you were to use it constantly all day long, then you probably would get at least a day out of it if not a day and a half. It's very comfortable in the hand. They do come in several different colors. This one is actually called red, but as you can see, that is actually more of a pink, which is why I picked the red, because it looks pink, and that's why I wanted it. But it does come in gray, black, blue, and red. And then they also have the silk edition, and the colors are slightly different. It still does have the, I'm pretty sure they have black, blue, white, and maybe gray or red. I'm not sure what the silk edition colors come in. But I got this on Vapor World Biz, or vaporworld.biz, I think it is. I'll put the link in the description below. For $30.50. Now, honestly, I know it's a mechanical mod, so there's not a whole lot to it. $30.50 for something that's this tiny, fits in your hand great, fits in your pocket with no problem. If you carry smaller purses, it will fit in there perfectly. Honestly, it's a great deal. I don't know for sure that it actually can get up to 100 watts. I haven't put a really, really low build on here, so I'm not 100% sure, because even when I use my regulated mods, most of the time I only go up to like 90, depending on, and that's like a 0.2 something build, I think. Or no, I think actually one of them I had it at a 0.18 or something like that. And I don't even do it at 100 watts on there, so I can't say for sure that this would hit 100 watts or not, but it's got pretty good power behind it for being such a tiny little mod. I absolutely love this. In fact, I kind of like it better than my Smock Micro 1 because it is smaller and it is lighter. And I've thrown this in my purse, in my pocket, and there has been pretty much no scratching or anything that is, like visible, like on my Smock. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little bit of scratching there, and then I think on the back side too, there's some scratching towards the bottom on there. So price difference was probably about $50, or not $50, I'm sorry, probably about $20 or maybe a little more, but you also do get the tank with this one. This is my Bubble RDA from Fastech, so this did not come with it. The Smoke Micro, or Smock, sorry. I don't even want to call it Smoke. I don't know which way is the proper way, but anyway, it came with the Micro TFE4 tank on it, and it does do temp control, and you do have a little bit more protections on there. This does have the MOSFET protection, I think, but that's pretty much it. I don't believe it has pass-through charging where you can vape it while it's charging, which is not an issue for me because I have so many different devices. But if this is going to be your only device, that may be something that you want to think about. If you are charging it, you may not be able to use it. I know a lot of people prefer external batteries, but myself, I honestly don't mind the internal batteries at all. I think it's kind of nice. I could just throw the charger on. I don't have to worry about taking the batteries out and putting them on my charger. And I've had no issues with it so far. Like I said, I absolutely love this little thing. So that's about all I have for today. I'm so sorry about the voice and my appearance, but I'm trying my best. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming vaping news and reviews. I do have the IPv5 coming in either today or tomorrow. It was a birthday gift from my boyfriend, and I'm super stoked about that, so I'll be doing a review on that next week after I've had a little time to spend with it. And like I said, I will try to get to the episode 2 of Vaping 101 either tomorrow or Friday if I can, and if not, I should almost definitely be back for Sunday Savings on Sunday. So until then, I hope you have a great day and keep calm and vape on.